Welcome back, everyone. We are so happy to welcome Becca and Blitz from Rescue One.
Good to see you. Good morning.
Great to see you.
It's really great to see you guys.
I'm so happy to have a dog here.
Crazy morning, too. I mean, it's been a lot of chaos with the storms, and then we're so glad you could come on our show to talk about Rescue One.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we get to be on the early morning show, and so we're thankful that actually we could go a little later and be on your show because we do watch you every morning.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
We knew we love you, Becca.
Yeah. Blitz is definitely a favorite.
Oh, for sure. Well, can you tell me a little bit more about Rescue One since I'm new to Springfield?
Oh, absolutely. So Rescue One is, we really help out throughout the state, but we are foster-based. We're always looking for fosters because, the need is so great. So we provide all of the medical treatment, all of the food, all the supplies. And so the animals, are in the foster's care and then get adopted out. But we also provide emergency services throughout the state. So for example, with a storm like this, that there's dogs that are probably outside right now. Yeah. Actually, Blitz was trapped probably in December. That's how he got into our care.
Can we get a close-up of the dog, please? This face. I always say when we have dogs on the show, the dog sells the segment, and we need to get this baby a home. We need a home for this baby.
We do. And so when you say he was trapped, did a house collapse? Did a tree fall on it?
No.
How did he...
Because there are some people that actually just let their dogs go, and if they don't want them, or if dogs have gone running. And so for us to be able to get him safely into our care, we had to set up an actual, say, metal trap for him to be able to come in. And so basically to lure him in to get him into safety. He was so nervous when we first got him that his foster mom actually had to carry him inside. And so he's really come a long way in the past few months. But he's an easygoing guy.
I was going to say, even though he's come a long way, he is cool as a cucumber, hanging out, no barking, no
not
panting.
at all.
He's not, he just seems like he's in his Zen mode.
Yeah, we call him just an old soul. I mean, this is who you get. Imagine being 2-year-old and just being nice and chill. He'd be great, I'd say, even with seniors, not with people with really small kids, because he just likes to take it chill,
Do you think he would be good with other animals, though? Like if you have other animals at your house?
Yeah, thank you for asking, actually, because he currently has dogs and cats in his home. Okay. And I think he has a little bit of a low confidence right now, and that he would really shine if he had another animal in his house.
Kind of lead the pack.
Yeah, and that's where he's at right now. And he also has cats, in his house, so it's not necessary, but I think he would really do best with another dog in his house.
He's looking at his foster mama right over there on the side. He's like, where's
that was the close-up.
You could just nod yes or no. Has he really bonded with you? Has he come out of his shell a little bit even being with you, or is he still pretty timid?
Yes, he gets playful at home.
He gets playful at home?
Okay, because I've got a boxer who's 6, but he still has crazy energy, so I don't know if he would be a good fit for Blitz, or maybe he would be, and Blitz
maybe he'd rub off on him.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think he's continuing to build his confidence, and he's in a great foster home right now. I just met him the other day, so he's still wondering, who I am.
Yeah.
But even if he's nervous, he's good. He'll give you a message and just back up and say, "Hey, give me a little space.
Need a moment.
Where's my foster mom?" You know, and after this morning storm, I think we all just need a little space and maybe a nap.
Maybe a nap.
Yeah.
For sure.
What is the process to start? Okay, 2 things. To be a foster, and then maybe to adopt an animal.
Okay. You can accomplish both things on rescueonespringfield.com. And there's an application to foster as well as to adopt. Okay. For either fostering or adopting, if you have other animals in the home, they all have to be, vaccinated and, spayed or neutered already, because we don't want to increase that population.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's very easy to foster. We even have emergency fosters, vacation fosters, because some people, say, I'm not sure, I haven't done it before. So easy. Again, we provide all the medical care, all the food, all the supplies, training if needed. We put the dog up for adoption on our site, up on Pet Finder, so we help find the dog a home. Adoption events, we have one coming up, I believe it's Saturday the 15th over at the Barker Shop.
Okay.
Just so many ways to help. And some people might not understand what the term fostering means, and it really is just bringing an animal into your care.
And by the way, we like the term foster fail because that just means they have a good home.
Yeah,
Would you like
means
that?
They get adopted?
Yes. That means they get adopted by their foster.
By their foster. That's a foster fail, but I like those. One more time, the website, one more time.
rescue1springfield.com. This is Blitz, 2 years old, and he's ready to be your chill dog.
Yes, thank you so
Love
much,
that.
Becca.
Thank you. So great
Thank
to see you
Blitz.
guys.
Blitz.
All right, guys, we'll be back with lots more fun right after this. Go adopt Blitz.
Oh, he's so chill. Love him.
He just needs a comfortable, safe